Hi, my name's Ryan Montag, and I'm grateful for my friend Ryan Burrow because he's always looking out for his friends, planning things for them to make sure they have a good time. For example, just recently, a group of my friends wanted to go on a camping trip in Utah. It was the first time we'd ever gone on a big trip like this, and Ryan really spearheaded everything, put together an itinerary for us, and that was really, really special to me because I've never had an experience like that going with just a close group of friends, never without my parents or anything like that. And he organizing that made it possible, and without him, I don't think I would have had that experience.
Hi, I'm Ryan Burrow, and I'm thankful for Mamie for all the time that we get to spend together. I know sometimes you like to say that you're burdening me or annoying me with all the questions you ask while we're doing homework. However, it's not an issue at all. I do enjoy helping you out and working with you simply because it just means I get to spend more time with you. And there is no one else I'd much rather do homework with.
Hi, I'm Amy Klein, and I'm really grateful for my roommate and best friend, Tiana. Literally every day, if I'm like tired or like feel like I can't do school anymore, she just like helps me out and like cheers me up and like gets me going again. Also, she doesn't judge me because my room's messy, because her room is also messy, so that's a good thing. Also, one day, like I had mentioned earlier in the week about how I really needed bobby pins and how I like did not have any. This sounds stupid, but then like 3 days later, I came back after like a really terrible day, and she had brought me bobby pins back from CVS, and it was like the coolest thing ever. It was so meaningful, actually. Like the fact that she thought about me. I love her, and she's amazing, and she's great, and I'm so lucky to have her in my life. That's so cute. Baby.
Hi, I'm Tiana, and I'm grateful for my friend Zan. Mostly because her and I are such similar people to the point where her explosive personality is very compatible with my own. And it's a very comforting and freeing experience because I know that I can be myself entirely and have no inhibitions around her. So that's pretty cool. And then it's gone to the point where it's essentially a given that we'll hang out on the weekends, for example, but still when she texts me to make plans, I still get very happy because I realize that I have this great friend who's always there for me and who I can spend time with.
Teach. Oh. Hi, I'm Zan, and I'm grateful for my friend Joey. He was my very first screenwriting friend, and he's been sort of looking out for me ever since we met at orientation. And he's also the only one I trust to read a lot of my writing, and he's the only person that I've given my one really big writing project to. That's a pretty huge sign of trust for me. Can't think of anybody else I'd rather give it to. He's my best friend.
I'm Joey Paley, and I'm grateful for my friend Ryan Montag. Me and Montag, we connect on a bunch of different levels. We kind of have a similar past and similar history, same kind of family deal. And, yeah, we connected through that, and there's been a couple times where I'll just be having a bad day, but I'll tell Montag and he'll listen, and then I'm just really grateful that somebody actually wants to make sure their friend is okay.
You never get to hear people say thanks for like just listening, something like that. It's cool to know that actually listening to like his problems and things like that may come up on a daily basis like actually means something to him.
I don't know, it's so great to have a friend that like feels the exact same way about you that you feel about them.
It just means a lot, like after putting so much work into something that someone's able to then keep.
I actually feel really bad when I do homework with Ryan because I just get really frustrated easily, and that's really sweet of him to say that.
That's so cute. Baby. So sweet. Literally the sweetest person I know.
There are very few people who I can be 100% my crazy self around like I can around Tiana, so I'm glad that she feels the same way.
I know that I personally never really go and tell people oh, thank you so much for listening to me or anything like that, and that was actually really cool to hear. So I think that in the future I should probably tell people that I appreciate them a little more.
I'm happy.